Have you been thinking about switching to flatbedding? It can be intimidating if you're currently hauling van freight. In this video, Joe will walk you through what you can expect from the ATS company flatbed program. He'll even give you an inside look at the pros and cons of becoming a flatbed driver at ATS. At the end of the video, the decision to pursue a new career path won't feel so intimidating.
Hi, I'm Joe from ATS. ATS has been around since 1955, so we're 65 plus years strong. And we talk to drivers all the time. It's both new drivers and the veteran drivers. We've got very good programs for both of them. So I want to be clear, I'm not here to try to convince you to come and work for ATS, but I do want to be able to assist in making sure that you're finding the right career that's the best fit for you. A couple of probably the biggest parts of the program on our company flatbed side, it's clearly going to be the freight that we've got in our system. The over-dimensional, the legal loads, the big diverse type of customer base that we have. On the flatbedding side, the biggest comment that I get from our existing drivers is they do it because they don't want to be doing the same routine day after day. There's just so much diversity in the type of freight that you can haul. As a flatbed carrier, there's a very big career path. So for an example, at ATS, a brand new driver that's just starting out as a new flatbedder with us, we classify our drivers starting as a class 4. Kind of walk you through that a little bit. Class 4 is freight up to 10 feet wide. A class 3 you get promoted to is freight up to 12 feet wide. You then move up to a class 2 where there's actually a test that you have to take because now you're getting into freight that's about 14 feet wide. You could be over height, and curfews play a part, the permits that you're getting, the routing that you get, everything that changes with escorts. It might be state troopers, might just be in certain areas. And then you move to a class 1. When you get to class 1, that gives you an opportunity then to get out of a 3-axle truck and move into a 4-axle truck. And that starts you all over again to where you can go from anywhere from a 4-axle combination up to a 19-axle combination. So as you can see in flatbedding, you really move from flatbed to specialized to heavy haul, and that career path is quite long. As a brand new flatbedder in our company side, I'm going to say that on the low end, if you're not making at least $1,500 a week after everything is done, that's on the low end. We've got drivers that are making well over $2,000 every week. You start moving up in classifications, every time you get promoted to a new class level, that number just keeps growing and growing and growing. So let's spend a couple of minutes talking about what training looks like. So you're an experienced tractor trailer commercial driver, and you've never done flatbed. You've been pulling a 53-foot dry box, a reefer, or something like that. When you come to our orientation, over 50% of our drivers that we contract and hire with are brand new to flatbedding. So we actually have a very detailed securement training program. We have something that's called a picture program. So even after you've completed orientation, every load that you're going out to secure, you take a photo of how you've tied it down, send it into our safety department, and they give you the green light. We never want to make you go on the road to where you're not feeling safe. And frankly, we also don't want the general public to have any kind of risk or concerns and liability. So we'll train you through each step of the way. There's a couple of areas that we really think that we stand out in front of our competitors that are out there that do the same type of freight. So first is a program we call Upside. Our drivers are either paid CPM, so whatever that minimum CPM is based on your experience, or 28%. You as a driver are going to be offered the better of the two on every load that you're dispatched. And we're going to actually show you in this offering on your Qualcomm of what you would have been paid for the CPM or what the pay would have been at 28%. And whichever is going to get you the most money is what you're automatically paid. Been a great program so far. Another big change that we just did is we've now offered pets in our company trucks. And so we do in fact have a pet policy for our company drivers. We think that's important for the lifestyle while you're out there. So we're excited to have these programs that we think are pretty much untouchable from the industry. What are the drawbacks of being a flatbed company driver? So clearly, when you're doing a 53-foot trailer, it's pretty much drop and hook and bumping docks a lot. On the flatbed side, you're going to secure every load. You're going to be throwing chains, you're going to be using straps, sometimes you might have to tarp. There's a lot of variety in the type of freight we haul, so everything that you're going to from one load to the next, there's almost never the same load. You're always walking into something new, so that could be a drawback. A lot of the people that do this do that because they like that. It is more work. You can't be afraid of heights. You're gonna have to get up on top of that load and throw a tarp. Most of our shippers are gonna help you get the tarp on top of the load, and it's really never that you're out there by yourself doing this, but you have to be aware. There's some additional work that goes behind it, and the folks that do it for us, they do it because they love staying in shape as a commercial truck driver. I'm gonna talk about forced dispatch a little bit. That's kind of a nasty word out there. As a company driver, pretty much for any company, forced dispatch is part of the game. But here at ATS, we've got enough customers and enough freight in our system. You'll have some say. There's gonna be times when we need you to go do that next load, but they're gonna try it. If you're a certain area of the state you're trying to get to or a certain type of freight you're trying to haul, they're gonna work with you to try to make sure that we're keeping you happy on that side of things too. All right, and then the biggie, home time. For a company like ATS, we represent national customers. And so freight is going to be moving throughout all 48 states at all times. And so the home time for us, you have to be okay with living a lifestyle of being in the truck for about 2 weeks at a time. We will always meet your home time requests, but being out 2 weeks at a time is really what we're looking for to be the right lifestyle of what you're looking for, because that's gonna make sure that we're gonna get you the income that we talked about earlier.
Starting your flatbed career as a company driver is a great way to learn the job. And ATS will give you the chance to learn the job at your own pace. If you think the company flatbed program is right for you, fill out an application linked in the description below. One of our driver consultants will reach out to you and answer any questions you may have. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of Over the Road on the Truck Driving Channel. We make videos like this every week. If you found this video to be helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the road.